Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator Survival Challenge. We're going to go ahead and get right into it here. January 2nd, we're going to go grab that Fiat Agri, wherever that went. Ah, there it is, hiding behind a bush. We're going to jump in this and we're going to do something that we've been trying to do since we started the series, and that is mow the grass. Now this guy is quite loud, so we're gonna have to turn it down in post, but we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it, mow as much as we can here within a fairly decent amount of time. Yeah, we'll see you back here once we get there. Okay, welcome back guys. We're gonna go ahead and let me turn this volume down a little bit. It's really loud in my headset here. Too many things going on. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. Let me get the screen back up too. So many things moving around. There we go. Okay, turn the mower off. We don't need that on anymore. Okay, let's get this parked. Now, that didn't take quite as long as I expected it to, so that's a good thing, but we definitely do need to get that rear attachment on here. It'll help out. Jeez, there's more logs in this yard than there should be. But we will be taking care of that shortly here, hopefully anyway. We're going to go through the plan today, because I feel like we haven't really gotten a solid plan down, or at least talked about for a little while. If we go ahead and grab out our build menu here, the first thing that we need to do is bale up all the grass that we just, hello, there's a tree. First thing we gotta do is bale up all the grass that we just cut. There's quite a bit to do, and it's going to take quite a while because we sold our windrower and we don't have enough money to buy a new one. 1,800 bucks. We're gonna try to get that log or that stump grinder over here. Like I said, we still have access to it from renting it from the guys over there. $7,000 is what they wanted to rent it. Seems a little steep, but it is better than buying it and using it once and then just having it sit around. So as you can see, we've got probably 25 or 30 stumps to grind down, plus the one over here. As soon as we get this one over here done and away, we will be adding another greenhouse. Same thing. We're just gonna probably stick with 3 of those guys for the foreseeable future anyway. And then once the stumps are ground down, we can actually talk about setting up a yard. One of the things I do want is to put a road or a drive straight down this direction around the corner here, and then well, maybe closer to the trees here, but I don't know. We'll get to it when we get to it, but we're gonna curve it down here and join up to the road, and then the other side, the opposite side of that road, we're actually gonna put another field in. We're gonna make a grass field. Now, mowing it off of this wild grass is just fine, but we can plant grass and then fertilize it, and then we have options, to weed it and just to get it better. So we'll get more grass out of it, and it'll be a better crop. So hopefully it'll be worth a little bit more. And then after that, we'll see how much money we have and what direction we'll go once we find out how much money we have. That's really the driving factor here. But I would like to make a yard probably in this square here. We might start out with this square. I'd like to probably put, I don't know, cows or chickens or sheep, something around this area for that. There's also a silo we gotta build, a whole bunch of other stuff. We're getting way ahead of ourselves there. We don't have the money for that. Hopefully soon. We'll see how many bales we get out of this this area that we just did. So, are the lights on? The lights are on. Turn them off. We don't need those on. It's probably going to be a lot of time lapses in this video, and probably quite a few for the foreseeable future. Just a lot of stuff to do. So let's drop all this stuff off of this guy. And we'll grab the baler. Well, now I'm pretty sure I hit detach on everything, but I guess I hit attach on everything. That's alright. We'll just do it again. Drop this off. And we'll hook up the baler. Now it should be quite nice with more horsepower. I'm pretty sure we were running it short both the times, or both items that we were using last time. So this tractor should do better. Hopefully it does better anyway. We'll find out very shortly. And the verdict will be 11 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure that's faster than what we were doing it before. But with that, I'll throw it back on another time lapse. I will see you guys once we get back. job almost completed. There's still a little bit more to grab off of. Hopefully we can get that last bale out of here. It would be really nice. I wasn't paying attention to how many we've made, but I feel like it's been a lot. I guess the bale counter says 9. That's decent. I'll just clean up this. Like I said, hopefully we have enough to get that last bale out of here. Now, unfortunately, is grass and not silage or hay. Both would have paid a little bit better. Just don't have the equipment. Again, future purchases. Now, I know in the last episode we said we were going to get rid of that V-rake and not buy it. I think we will leave it in. If I remember correctly, I think the price said like $1,700, which is frankly very, very, very underpriced. It would be way more than that. So I think what we'll do is we'll set the price at $17,000, and if we buy that one, we'll just make sure that $17,000 comes out. And the way we'll do that is we'll just transfer the money over into the quote-unquote city funds just to get rid of it. I feel like that's fair. Otherwise, it's like I said, $1,700, and that's just too cheap. So we're gonna do that. Now at 98%, we think we can sneak out that last percentage. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna. What do we want? Which option here? We want. Well, probably turn it off first. Lift the pickup. Yeah, there we go. And unload the baler. And just fold that up. It gets rid of it for us. There we go. One of many baling jobs done for now. How heavy are these things? 1.1 tons. Yeah, they are very heavy. I think the hay or the straw that we had was less than half of that, so I don't know if we'll be able to. Where is my weight? It's missing. Where did? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Thank God. I thought we would have to go find it, but there it is. So what's next on the list of jobs to do? Well, we've got our canola growing, and it says it needs to be rolled, but we don't have a roller, so we're gonna have to forego that. Maybe we should take a look at. Well, let's take a look at the used sale. Not that we can afford of anything, but it's still kind of fun to look. Hold on a minute. Well, we already have a baler, and selling that one wouldn't really help us out, would it? So maybe we won't go for that. Let's take a look at the equipment here that we need to buy next. A windrower, like I said, would be a big help. And like I said, we left the V-rake in here. 1,300 is what it said. I did look this up. This stuff, or this, not this brand, but this style of windrower, the V-rake, around with the same number of spindles on it and everything, was actually about $17,000 real price wise stuff. So that's why I said we're gonna go with 17 grand if we ever do buy this guy. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And like I said, here we go. 19,000 for this guy. It's a little bit bigger, so 17,000 I feel like is a good price for that guy. And we'll probably go with it, to be honest. Well, actually, this is 14,000 and it's bigger. Just a little bit. Well, maybe we'll go with that one then. Or there's also this guy. No, we'll go with the other one. I think the other one is still bigger, right? 7 meters. No, it's a little bit smaller, but it is cheaper. So having to save money, we'll probably go with the cheaper one for now. I don't know if we'll need a tedder for the near future. Would be nice to have. Hay is worth a little bit more. We don't need a bale loader. A bale wrapper would be super handy. But they are really expensive. Well, there's this guy. So 34.9. Yeah. We were using square bales, so we're going to have to go with square bale wrapper. So we'll probably end up going with this guy. No. So that's the equipment I think we'll be looking at next, is that stuff. We also needed what? Maybe we should get a subsoiler. Because let me look. We're using the plow right now, and that's got a working width of 2 meters. It takes a really long time to reset the field after we harvest it, so ideally we could get something a little bit bigger. A subsoiler, 8,600 for that, 29,000. Oh, and we also should probably pay attention to the horsepower rating that we would need. 180 is what we've got, so if we can get something that's obviously not that guy. Though interestingly, this is... What is this? Oh, this is also a cedar. Okay. Well, we don't need that for sure. 10.5, so that's 4 meters. That's double the working width, which would be good. Well, it requires less horsepower, so we'd be able to pull that better. And then we start going up really, really far. I think that's for not a tractor. D6. Yeah, I think that's for the bulldozer. Let's see. Is there anything bigger than 4 meters? So no, 4 meters at 10,500. That's a pretty good price. Let's check the cultivators. 4 meters. Yeah, that's 19,000 already. So the subsoilers are cheaper, it looks like. See if we have anything in the mods. 12,000. Yeah, nothing. So it looks like a subsoiler is going to be what we're going with. Now, well, it says we can use it instead of a plow. I wonder if it wouldn't be worth... hold on a second. I think got some technical difficulties here. Hold on just a minute. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Just a few technical difficulties. We're trying a new setup. Obviously, it's the first time that you've seen my face on the channel. We've got everything kind of set up for that. Obviously, there's a few kinks that need to be worked out still, but I think we're going all right now, right? We'll see. Back to what we were doing. I don't think we're going to be able to buy any of these. Yeah, all the plows are get really expensive past what we've got, so we'll have to wait. But like I said, I'm wondering if we can't use that subsoiler. I'd like to... Maybe I'll do some testing. Because it says we can use it instead of a plow, but I'm pretty sure we still need the plow to create the fields. And just for fun, we'll take a look through the power harrows, although I'm 100% certain that all of these are more expensive and smaller. Was a disc harrow? How about that? Looks like it's the same thing. They're all more expensive. So subsoiler it is. I'm pretty sure spaders are going to be, yeah, spaders are way more. Subsoiler it is, so we'll have to pick up that subsoiler. There's also sprayers that we need. What I would like to do also is save up money for this guy, just so we can add the extra width into it. Makes the makes mowing a lot quicker. So how many bales did we actually create? If we go by 9, which is, it should be accurate count, right? Because I didn't use it before this and it was the same, so we're gonna go with 9. Let's go ahead and take a look, not this menu. We'll take a look at grass prices. They're not going to be great. Grass doesn't sell for much. And it looks like, where are we? Oh, we're in January, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Oh, but the but the price is almost as bad as it can be. It's at $49, and it's at 50 and going down. Say hay is worth a little bit more. Well, I guess it is worth more than the straw, but not by much. Silage would be really great. 195 at the biogas plant. But we don't have a way to make that right now. So, let's see here. Let's take a look at animals. My nose is really itchy. I think it's because the microphone's too close and I got puppy hairs poking me in the nose. Let's see here. I don't think we're gonna do horses. We could do cows. What's the cheapest? I think 40 grand is it? Nope, hold on. 27.5. 25. I think it looks like 25 might be the least expensive. Oh, here we go. 6,500 for that. 15 cows. Yeah, that would be a good start. The only problem is we don't have total mixed rations, and we are not set up to make that stuff. So we'd have to buy it for a while. And I don't think that's really going to be something that we want to do. Pigs. Could do pigs. Looks like, well, maybe 6,500. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, I mean 6,500 for that. Also, they need a specific kind of food. The ones we could do right now is sheep. They eat grass. And this is dairy sheep now. 19,000 for just safety fence. Okay. We'll kind of just scroll on past that for now. Now this is 6,500. This is 5,000, and it holds more sheep. And all of this stuff also requires water, which isn't a huge deal. Like we can do that. Just prefer if we didn't have to provide the water. Oh, go back in that menu. There's also one other thing we could look at: chickens. Chickens also require grain. Excuse me, sorry, what? $800 for a chicken coop. Produces, well, it's not going to produce eggs at a real fast rate with 15 chickens, but $800, we could at least get a production going. Well, they also require food. All of these things require food. There's also bees. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Why don't you Let me know in the comments down below which ones you want to see us start with, and we'll work towards that goal. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, so now we are kind of in a limbo state at the moment. We don't have much to do. We've mowed the grass, or most of it. I don't think I'm going to try to mow any of this. Right now, the stumps inside of here are horrible. They're really horrible. They stop all of the mower and everything. Kind of bounce off of it. Now, 6,500. Let me do some calculations down here. 6,500 times 9, because we got 9 bales, is 58,500. And then we're priced at per 1,000 liters, so 58.5. And what did we say it was? Grass is currently 50. Should only give us 2,900. She was $4,000. It's not enough to rent. It's not enough to rent the. I'm having a loss for words here. It's not enough to rent the stump grinder from the construction crew. So maybe we'll hang on to the bales for now. We'll probably just skip time, to be honest. We gotta wait for a while. What time does the sorghum come into harvest? Let's check that. Oh. Sorghum. I'm in the wrong menu. That's why. Sorghum gets. Did we not plant sorghum? No, we planted canola. Don't know why I was thinking sorghum. July. We gotta wait till July to harvest the canola. So let's just skip forward here a little bit and see if something comes up. Maybe we can sell lettuce. It'd be really nice to be getting the stumps out of there this episode, if possible. Let's check. Let's how much do we have here in lettuce? Oh, we're only storing 345 liters in both. Well, surely we've got pallets sitting there, right? Oh. Only 1,000 liters. Okay, so how much is lettuce worth at the current moment? We're still trying to... Lettuce is worth... 1,000. When it's actually going up. So if we can get... Oh, that would be really close, actually. Let's pass one more day, and we'll see if we can get the lettuce. Well, hopefully we can get another pallet on each, so we can get 2,000 liters, and that'll give us enough to. That might give us enough to be able to get the money to rent the stump grinder and get rid of all the stumps. We'll gamble. We'll see what happens here. Okay. Nothing cool in the used lot. Lettuce still going up. Still going up. Well, now that's interesting. We just looked at this earlier and it said February was the best time, and now it says January is the best time. So I'm not sure which one to believe. Let's see if we have an extra pallet sitting there. That's the big thing. And looks like, yes, there is. Okay, so let's get the Fiat, and we'll hook it up to that trailer there. I think this, I guess they move about the same speed, but it's nice to be able to have, hello, unhook please. It's nice to be able to have this hooked up so it doesn't move around while we put stuff on it. Because we're gonna try to get both the lettuce and the grass. Oh Jesus! Let's try also not to crash into things. We're gonna try to get the lettuce and the grass bales up at the same time. One trip, easy done, and then we'll definitely know for sure whether or not we're gonna have enough money to rent that stump grinder. That's a tree. Oh no. Oh, okay. Let's pay attention here. Right. Let's see. Oh, let's turn on all-wheel streaming. It is nice to have, so driving the Fiat around, I was kind of missing the tight turning radius. And it's going to be a shame when we get rid of this guy. I mean, we will eventually. Oh, Jesus. But maybe we can find a bigger tractor that's got four-wheel steering. I don't like the center steers or the articulated ones. They seem to be a little difficult for me to try to hook up all of the implements and try to keep everything straight, so I'm going to try to avoid those as much as possible. But maybe later there's a bigger tractor that will have all-wheel steering. But then again, it might be worth keeping this guy around just as the small tractor. Oh, you know what we could do, actually? Like I said, we do have precision farming mod turned on. Now, I think, and maybe this is just a rumor that I heard along the way, but I think it actually does matter if we're using diesel power versus electric versus methane. I do believe that Rigitrack has an electric drive tractor, so maybe we pick that guy up. It's got all the same functionalities, and if it does help our environmental score, or our environmental score, if it does, it might be worth just getting that at a later date and selling this guy, because we want to have that environmental score as high as we can. Now, if you've been paying attention a little bit, you've noticed that while we're selling things, we're actually getting money taken away for having a poor environmental score, and we have a poor environmental score because, well, we aren't doing anything about it. So if we take a look here, because our environmental score is at 30, it's actually at 29, so it's a little bit worse. But as you can see, we don't have any soil samples done, and we're not going to be able to do that until we get the Scout. So that'll be a while, because the Scout's expensive. Unless it comes up in the used sale, then it's still expensive, but it's not. It'd be better if it came up. I don't think it's going to, though, for a while, if it does. Weed control, we haven't done anything with that either. pH value, well, we need soil sampling to be able to tell what the pH value is. So we can put the lime down, and the nitrogen, well, we haven't been fertilizing our fields either. So, like I said, we haven't been doing anything to fix it as of yet. We will. For sure, we will do that. We'll make sure that we get our nitrogen spreader and our fertilizer spreader. We will get a weeder, although if we get liquid fertilizer spreader, we could do liquid fertilizer, and we could do the herbicide as well out of the same tool. So maybe that's a good way to go. And so we will do soil sampling. If we do the soil sampling, it also helps us out because then we can know how much seed to put down. It's a little bit easier on that. We might be able to get away with less seed, although I think we're pretty low on that as anyway. So, but it could be better. So we'll work on the environmental score as soon as we possibly can. I know I keep buying new tractors that we just don't need yet, but I think it's a good investment. It's definitely going to help us in the long run to have the tractors that we've bought, especially the Fiat here. 180 horsepower is really, really nice to have. It opens up a lot of those other tools that we just weren't going to be able to use for a while. So we'll kind of play it by ear. We'll see what comes up. If anything comes up in the sale, we'll definitely want to buy the sale pricing. But the first thing that I really want to do is get these stumps out of here because we've been driving over them for quite a while now. And it would be nice to not have them in the way. So with that, I'm going to move this over towards the bales. We're going to load up as many bales as we possibly can. And then we'll head to the store. For now, I'll leave you guys here. I will meet you at the store. Yeah, well, clearly the counter on that baler is a little bit broken. We actually ended up with, what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, no, we ended at 11 bales. We got 11 bales, and we did kind of cheat a little bit. We did push the bales through the boxes that are on the trailer. But you know what? The game let us do it, so I'm going to go ahead and say it's fine. So let's go ahead and get this... Well, we'll get the lettuce over to where it needs to go, and then we'll deal with the bales once we can. $2,000 and 124 loss for that environmental score that we were just talking about. We'll go ahead and drive over to where the grass can be sold. Now, I didn't actually check and see if it could be sold anywhere else. Usually, bales can also be sold at the train depot. Oh yeah, it can. For like almost double the price. Well, we're already over here, so we'll go ahead and sell it this way. Also, we have to manually unload it from this trailer. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. So we'll just do it this way. And you're going to lose a lot of money, but like I said, we're already over here, so. I guess we should have went to the train station. Oh, dang it. Well, not quite enough, but we'll definitely have enough for the next episode to do that. We're going to leave it here, guys. I've been recording for quite some time, and with all the technical difficulties, we've I think we might have overrun it. I need to get one of those timers to set on my desk so we can see exactly how long we've been recording. So, with that, like I said, we're going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and comment below on anything you wish to see in the future or any tips you might have for Farming Simulator that I might not know, or just general banter. It'd be nice to hear from a few people anyway. Yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys in the next video.